Hello, hello, hello. How's everybody doing? Just waiting for the room to load. Good morning, everybody. Little man decided we were getting up at 4:30 this morning, so hence the early morning live. Just waiting for some people to enter the room. I know YouTube's been lax about the notifications. Good morning, Pam. I know YouTube's been slow to give notifications out. That's why I've been trying to post on the internet. So it's good morning. No bell, no bull. How's everybody doing today? I got several things I wanted to cover in today's live stream about Summer's case. One, to go over the part 2 of Chris's interview with Candus. We haven't done that yet. I missed all of you. Yes, Miss Deanna, this is the first one I've done in a while. We've actually, we're supposed to have a storm coming in anytime now. Another one. It'll be our third one in the past 2 weeks. With the pretty good amounts of snow. The first one we got right at 12 inches. The second one came about 5 days later, and we got another 4 inches. Last night, we got some freezing ice and sleet and freezing rain, whatever you call it. And they're saying that we're supposed to be getting some more. So, oh, I hope not. Yep, Pam, I'm in that same boat. I can't work. I've been kind of depressed. I got my car fixed it myself. Woo woo, did my own work. And now I can't work, and so I'm kind of screwed. I'm afraid I'm going to lose my car because I haven't been able to work for 3 weeks now between weather and car repairs because I don't have the money to pay the bill. So it is what it is. Good morning, Angela. All I can do is pray and keep getting beat down by trolls. I've also got some interesting articles and information to share. No bell, no bull. To make the car payment and just put gas in the car, about $225, give or take $5. And Patreon, if people want to subscribe to the Patreon to help, they can do it that way, or Teespring, which takes a little longer. Patreon, I'll be able to get the funds withdrawn on the 1st, which is the day my car payments due. So it is what it is. So I wanted to address something. I was kind of waiting until a few more people got in here. Some people misunderstood, I think. Pain, I don't think it's another, which is cute. I know, right, Pam? I wish I was a kid that could enjoy the snow. I wanted so bad to get out and play with little man, but my hip, Arthur decided to come in there and so my left hip deep in there. But anyway, so the Skyline news thing. I had an Yelp. I delete comments. If I don't like them, I delete them. I've said it. I'm going to continue to say it. I used to not do it, but I also get stressed out and fixate on the negative rather than the positive. So I just delete the negative and reply to the positive. And that's why I've been doing less live streams and more videos. Unfortunately, it's also why my entire month of January from YouTube is less than $160. Layla, did you say you wanted to go to the block party? I believe that's what you asked for just now. Hey, September. Can one of y'all send Layla to the block party? Because I'm not dealing. Sweet Nobel, thank you. Welcome, September. So I was trying to address before Miss Layla came in here with her lovely comments. I was trying to address the Skyline news thing. Somebody that knows the reporter that was in there. Yeah, it's cool, Manic Mama T. I'll get it. Yeah, I know, right, Pam? She probably gangbanging on bacon this morning. Anyway, one thing, I'm gonna tell y'all that I found out. Apparently there are people on YouTube that from the time they wake up till the time they go to sleep, all they want to do is make other people's lives miserable and it makes them feel better about themselves, kind of like the bully in high school. So if that's how they get their rocks off, let them have it. You know what I mean? September Virgo, why do you not have a wrench? And where is my phone? It's the only way I know to do the wrench thingy. There it is. Okay. But what I wanted to say is somebody accused me of stealing Mr. Nesbitt's work from Skyline News. Now, I'm going to say this, and yep, I deleted her comment. Because one, she's supposed to be sunshine. And two, how do I say this nicely? I don't even know if there's a way to say it nicely. How am I going to steal somebody's content that knows less about the case than I do? I'll wait. The man said that they had repeatedly called and had not gotten any return calls. Sorry, I was trying to get to Layla. There we go. Okay. Anyway, they had repeatedly tried. Oh, it should work now, September. I fixed it. A lot of people's wrenches, I don't know what happened. Somebody got into my stuff and a lot of people's wrenches got taken away. It took a month to figure it out and fix it. But anyway, Mr. Nesbitt said in the Skyline News thing that they had repeatedly called the sheriff's department and received no calls back. Now, what I recognized, and I even stated it when I played it, paused it, and went back. The only thing that was new to us, I mean, hello, I've been to Warriors Path. I was there October 15th. for the vigil that we held. So I've been to the water's edge multiple times. I've been on Ben Hill. I've been on Beach Creek. Just because people don't know it doesn't mean anything. And I don't have to prove it to anybody. Good morning, Angela. Let's see. I knew about the house. I didn't see the mannequin in the window. That was new. The storm culvert and stuff that we were shown, that stuff was there the last time that I went. It was there when Ziggy went. It was there when Molly Golightly and them went. So, listen, this man did not even know. He did not even know where Don worked. He didn't even know where Don worked. So for the person to accuse me of plagiarizing his work or using his work, first of all, there's a link to his thing in there. And what they didn't know is that I'd already contacted Mr. Nesbitt. I live spitting distance from this man. And I do know a little bit about his background and the news channel he works for. So when you come to me telling me that you support him and you know him personally, then you know that he is considered to be a JLR, Molly Golightly type to inflate things. What my point now, how many went to Chasing Truth and talk shit to her for playing his stuff and saying something about it? How many did that? How many noticed that after I played that there's been at least 5 different true crime channels that have featured or talked about his news video that didn't have it on there before I featured it? I'll wait. The person that called and talked shit to me, let me ask. And that person, good morning, Debbie Z. And Bambi, if I didn't tell you good morning. And the person that came at me, here's another thing for you. I put the link to his video in there. I did not show the entire video at all whatsoever. It was almost at the 12.5-minute mark before it even began, before I even showed any of it. And there was another 11 minutes that I didn't show. So by any means, no ma'ams, no sirs. My point was to say, hey, in the past week and a half, Mr. Fred Hill's been busy. That was my point. Why do we first get Jody rolling out? Jody Sue rolls out first. Good morning, Suzanne. Jody Sue rolls out first. Then we get Fred with the bone collector situation and all that stuff. I mean, where does it end, you guys? Where does it end? And it'd be, good morning, Godmother. It'd be real easy to find out if, good morning, Annette. It'd be real easy to find out sorry, I had to go back and grab that. I bet they didn't. I bet you the other channels didn't get a You Stole the Creator's video. I didn't steal nothing. I gave him credit, and you are firmly allowed, as it said, what was scrolling across my screen is that it was under the 1976 Act. It's scrolling across there. I had it on there when I was playing it. But also he said, share this. Their problem is that my channel is monetized and I shared it. Well, guess what? The other 5 effing channels that shared it are also effing monetized. So did you go leave those same comments on them? Good morning, wee Scottish Ma. I just want to know that. Did they get the same comments? Because if you didn't give them the same bullshit that you gave me, have many seats. Thank you. He did. No bell, no bull. He absolutely did. Numerous times throughout the video. He said to share it because that they could not get law enforcement to return their calls. Period. But my other point was I wanted to show I did no bell, no bull. That is crazy. The SWAT team came to Benny's house. He said they didn't SWAT him because I actually just watched the first 10 minutes of that before going live. He said they just showed up in multiple cars saying that he was on YouTube threatening to shoot people and stuff. And that's crazy, in my opinion. And yeah, he said he believes it's because he's monetized. And he's right. I'm going to say this. He's right. When it comes to the family of Summer, he's probably the first YouTuber that they would give permission to be monetized. And he's right about something else. People keep pushing the envelope and doing some bullshit. And we're everyone going to have a legal team. And considering that I'm not even making $200 a month right now on average from my YouTube channel, there's no way I can afford an attorney. I'm already having to do a payment plan with the IRS. Because he isn't monetized, they couldn't strike his channel for showing JLR's dookie booty panties that he showed. It's what he said. See, if you're not monetized, there's no use in striking your channel, because striking your channel is about you using somebody's work to be monetized. So let me say this. If Mr. Nesbitt felt that I used his work and he didn't want me to, he can strike my damn channel. Real easy. Allegedly. I don't know, because Ziggy used mine and I couldn't. You're good, Nobel. That's why we're here. I miss being able to have these chats. Hopefully, yeah, his poor mother, you're right, Manic Moment T. I feel bad for her. And his wife, too. And his child. His child's just gotten over COVID, as I understand. Oh, I just said the C word. The fungalitis. No, that was a different video, Suzanne. Now, let's see. Let me put my glasses on so I can read what I wrote here. First, let me say this. Thank you to Chris McDonough for mentioning and acknowledging that February the 4th is going to be Summer's birthday. I would like to see if there's something we can't organize just as a virtual kind of birthday wishes for her, no matter where she's at. So maybe we can think on that. At the beginning, he shows some still shots, and it's got Grandma bent over digging through that tub. Number one, where's that knee brace that Candus had to put on her? I don't see it in that picture. And she don't look like somebody that's knees are hurting her too awful bad in that picture either that he showed. I mean, call me cray-cray, and maybe I am. Maybe I'm a harsh judge of stuff, but something... Let's say that Summer wandered off and she's by herself and she got lost and took wrong direction and, God forbid, ended up somewhere that they haven't searched and haven't found her yet, or ended up at the road and somebody picked her up. doesn't that make her parents still liable and responsible to a point in some way? I mean, there's a whole lot of lies out there is the problem. Nope, they're not meant to be worn 24/7, but 2 hours after you said you had to go help put it on and adjust it, and she's out there bent over digging through something to pick it up, wouldn't you think that she would still have it on? I mean, just saying, Sway, Leggy Chavez. Just a question in my mind. Not an accusation, a question. I mean, at what point does common sense come into play? And I'm like, well, how could they pass the polygraph? And this and that and the third. And that's what I'm thinking. Well, Sway, Leggy, Chavez, you just said it though, for a few hours. Literally, according to her timeline, it would have been somewhere between an hour and a half and 2 hours when the police were there and Grandma was out having to move around and do after Candus adjusted the knee brace. That's my point, kind of. My other question is, right, it was bad, exactly, September. It was bad enough to go that morning to the emergency room after you'd just been to the emergency room less than what, 2.5 weeks before that? True, we Scottish Ma, exactly. Absolutely, Pam, you're correct. Another question. Chris stated that those planners that the cacti were in and the chase on the case little things and everything were in, he stated that those planters were moved before he came up there. Why were they moved? Why move the planters? I feel you on that one, no bell, no bull. A lot. I feel that I'm torn. I'm not saying that I trust him, Sway. I'm analyzing what we can physically see and know. Whether we can trust him or not, we hear what Candus says. We can physically see where those planters were moved. There were marks on the ground where they had been. I don't know that either, we Scottish Ma. I've been asking that question so much. Why was Grandma allowed to move so quick? Why was Grandma allowed to leave the state and everything and pick up and go so quick, but H wasn't? How many times have I asked that question? And now his dad's got this channel after he showed up on J for Justice's podcast. Now he's got his own channel. People can go support that, watch that if you want to. I will not. No way, shape, or form, because of what I have seen on his Facebook pages. He can scrub them clean all he wants to. My mama throw me under the bus too for my kids. I don't trust him. I've seen too much. Yeah. He is definitely a wackadoodle, in my opinion. So I get what you're saying about you do that in a plant. That wasn't none of the story that was given at all. At all. Those planters were moved from a woodsy area location. Absolutely, he's already admitted that H had other troubles. But the planters were moved. We know Candus couldn't move them. Why? I get what she's saying. People move them. Da 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 da. And listen, you're not going to be worried about moving them from where they're at. I agree with you, Chrissy. I do. I honestly do. She said, I have a gut feeling H and his family is guilty just by the way they acted during the interview. Candus seemed more truthful. I must say, I agree with that. I fully agree with that. And the Leslie lady has her own things to hide, especially since her last name was Hill. See, this is the thing I want y'all to understand. Just because I'm going through this interview by Chris and I'm pointing out stuff that I see, Morning Blue Willow, going through things that I see that to me don't add up, or to me leave question marks that I want answers to, doesn't mean that I'm saying that the parents are guilty of anything. Of anything. I'm trying to be as objective as possible. When you go back and you look at H and M's interview and what I had to say, you'll see how I feel. I feel that something more is up with all these people coming down from New York. I feel there's something more up with this Jose character. I don't care for H's dad. I think he's a wackadoodle, and he's not very trustworthy. Yes, absolutely, Angela. He was being directed. I don't know, September. That's what I wonder too. I agree with you on that, Sway. I have a feeling that will happen. I posed a question for you guys and nobody responded or caught something I said. I know for a fact that 3 people that appear on YouTube were in Gatlinburg around the same time that Grandma and the boys were there. It's kind of strange, don't you think? Just more diversion, exactly. Exactly, Annette. Because if you can divert us to everything else and looking into this and looking into that, looking into this and looking into that, then we're not going to figure out what actually happened. Okay, so the next thing, in the Ferris wheel video, And I have still shots and I have the video, but I'm not gonna watch it right now. Oh, y'all didn't know? Okay. Around the time that Grandma and the boys and Summer were there, I have not been able to get a definitive timeline, but I do know it was shortly before they went missing. Um, True that, and it's 8 saying 2:30. Nobel, Noble. I have my issues with that channel. And authenticity. Absolutely, Sway. Because let me tell you. Okay, so I'm just gonna put Benny Keys, Mountain Girl, and Ernie Shell. Ernie Shell's excuse is that that's where their like main building or whatever it was. Like their office for predator hunters, their main like corporate headquarters or whatever. Mountain Girl has properties in that area, and I know that to be fact. So I know she had factual reasons for being there. She owns rental properties. Right, Sway. I'm wondering, Angela. And Benny has said he was there. He's never said why he was or why he wasn't, so I don't know. On reservation land? Wow. No. Bad. I don't know about share, Sway. Like I said, I can only verify the ones that I actually have been able to verify. I mean, I have pictures. It's all up on that Patreon account. I agree with you, September Virgo. Thank you, Nobel Noble. Which border, Foxy? You talking about the Virginia border? Right, Sway, exactly. I'm not saying, I'm just stating the facts as I know them. Yes, but understand that this controversy with the Mountain Girl and Ernie Shell and Benny started way back when Mountain Girl first took down her channel. That's when they outed her and everything. I know for a fact North Carolina got you, Foxy. Okay, I know which reservation that is. I know for 100% fact that Mountain Girl owns property, rental properties in Gatlinburg area. Yep, an ore mine, exactly. Honey, I honestly don't know that I can believe anybody on YouTube right now. It's terrible to say, but it's the truth. Let's see. Absolutely, Foxy. I've wondered about that. Yep, and it. I don't know. I'm wondering. Right. Absolutely, they did, Blue Willow. Thank you for getting the exact story for me. I got that, Chrissy. That's right, Sway, Leggy Chavez. Ooh, didn't know that, Foxy. Y'all give me a second. Hold on. Well, if this info gets my channel targeted, so be it. It's listen, I took all the target practice. You know what I mean? For real, for real. That everybody's wanting to throw at me, to be honest with y'all. To bring the truth to light. And I'll continue to bring the truth to light. And whoever's got a problem, so be it. They can have a problem. I think that's why, as small as I am as a creator, that I keep catching crap for doing the same thing that other creators do and have done. But when I do it, it's a problem. Well, I want the truth. Exactly, Manic Mama T. I couldn't have said it better myself. We just want summer found. Sway. Especially when you say that you had to go get special radios and such to be able to communicate during the search party. Yeah, I know about that. What's up, Cheryl Ray? It does, Drone. It does. I don't know, Manic Mama T. I'm torn. I agree with the net. The whole thing is corrupt. I'm looking for some pictures that I want to show you guys. Just hold on. Got several things actually lined up for y'all. Okay. Let's see. Just trying to pull up some pictures. I agree with you, no bell, no bull. It changes back and forth for me. I agree, Foxy. I have a copy of the NDA that somebody sent me, and nope, they didn't ask me to search for shit or to sign one because they know better. Not gonna happen. Okay. Wow. Yeah, who is the they, Sway? It does, God's princess. It makes you wonder. Good morning, Twister. How you been? So let me show y'all something. All right, it's just a still shot that I've told y'all about, and I've told people to go to my Patreon and look at it. But I'm going to show it to y'all. Just wait. It says it's loading. Oh, yeah. Remember, I done in the 2019 budget, I found over $3.4 million missing from that budget. And yep, the IRS is checking it. I promise you. All right. I want y'all to focus on the right-hand side. What is this? I'm waiting for my cursor to show up. What is this line right here of white powder? Yep, Robin is. You're correct. I'll make it as big as I can. Sure does look like it, don't it, Manic Mama T? Or heroin in powder form. Or something else crushed up. Yep, Foxy, I know about him. He's the one. That is a good idea, no bell, no bull. Timber fail. Okay, we'll write that down. Pen. He did more than email me, Foxy. He cost me my job. It is a strange picture. It's a still shot from the video. Is Timberfell gonna be I'll show y'all some more stuff. I've been telling everybody to go to my Patreon and look, and they think I'm joking. I've got a whole lot. There's almost 8,000 pictures and PDF files, as well as news articles. I'm listening, John Diva. I'm reading. I'm paying attention. What's up, Fairy Dust Diaries? Okay. Now, let's go back here. All right. Now I got to find something else I wanted to show you. Y'all remember in the last video that I uploaded, I showed you guys well, number one, let me go back to, let's see, where does it say? October 2nd, I said that about the adoption that just came out about 2 weeks ago. I know, Miss Cheryl. Exactly, Foxy, they do. And Mr. Barrett was mad when Parks and Recreation didn't get that money, wasn't he? By the way, the picture I just showed y'all has been posted since September 27th. Right, Manic Mama T? What's up, love bug? I'm afraid so, Manic Mama T. Let's see. Okay. So let's go over here. Let's show y'all Andrew Gill. Yes, it was Blue Willow. I agree with you, Chrissy. I think they were taken more due to neglect, non-specific. Ooh, Sway. I didn't see that, but I know. Mm. I know the answer to that question, but I'm not going to do it. So, this I'm showing you on screen right now. This, again, I'm showing you. And I wish this wasn't covering it because right here, it shows a different Jose. Sway, I know that's right. I know what YouTuber it was. Now let's go to Mr. Hilt's next picture from January 21st, 2018. You can see I've already showed these pictures. Manic Mama T, while you in here, let me see if I can get it as close as I can. Check out these tats, especially this one on the stomach area for me. Yeah, because one of the things that definitely comes to mind, I don't do Discord at all. We can do a live stream for members only on the Patreon if you guys would want to do that. Yeah, I can't tell. I was hoping you might have more insight on it than me. This picture right here, he's now taken down, but not soon enough, I don't think. I think I still have it on here. I think so too, KK Nichols. Right. That's not what I meant to do. Okay, hold on. That's a tattoo on his neck. Yes, Andrew Hiltz is friends with the Vogel guy. Absolutely. This right here bothers me probably more, well, as much as any of the stuff I've seen him post. Can't say he didn't mean to post it. He put it out there twice. No, they ain't know in anybody's opinion. We Scottish Ma. Yes, he is friends with the Vogel as well as Allie and Hunter. I don't know what a J7 is. Good morning, Royal Blue. Yep, thank you for Blue Willow. It's definitely a juggalo. All right, thank you, Manic Mama T. Yeah, you might want to check into ICP and certain things. Like, I'm thinking that's also what this is. I can't get to blow up anymore. You probably did, Chrissy. I'm just not sure which Facebook. I'm trying to get to something. Okay. Hey, Patricia. Welcome. Okay, now. Right, I got you, September Virgo. What does the 7 signify? Do you guys know? Miss Mail said that was snort powder. I can't, y'all. Y'all killing me. Oh, okay. Got you, Blue Willow. I just thought it was something I didn't know. That happens all the time. I believe in too, Miss Brenda. Sorry, reading. I've been told that the but what area code? Manic Mama T. I'm not sure what the 88 football shirt is supposed to represent. I'm catching an education with all of y'all. The old gods. Oh, wow. That's deep. I don't know what to think on that one. That's something I personally would like to research just a little more before making a decision. That's what I thought, Kathy, is that 143 is I love you. Hey, Shirley. Guys, don't forget, please hit that PayPal and that Cash App. YouTube's new regulations are killing us. What's it police code for, Foxy? That's what I wondered. I was told it means something different when the letters are different colors, too. Is that what 143 means with the different colors, Foxy? Wow. Thank you, Miss Sherry. Wow. I was told that the color meant something. Yeah. Well, he's got love and hate on his hands. And I was told that 143 can mean love or hate. Hold on, I'll tell you, Foxy. I'll pull it back up. Just give me a second here. Because I had some other stuff queued up to show you guys. And I tell everybody, on the Patreon, just subscribe to the $3 Patreon, you guys. It all becomes available to everybody. It's not an exclusive. Rather than have a membership on the YouTube channel and make people feel like they're missing something on the YouTube channel, I do the Patreon where I can post the lives or anything that YouTube copyright strikes or takes down or whatever. I can expose it fully, or I can replay it fully on here. So any live that it's made me edit or take down, the full live stream is viewable on the Patreon. I don't see that being his thought process at all, Manic Mama T. I might be wrong, but I don't. Hold on, I'll show you. The 1 is black, the 4 is red, and the 3 is black. If you can find that picture of that tattoo on his Facebook, I think he told what it meant to him. Well, and I think, too, if we do that way as well, Foxy, we can have, how do I say this? We can have lives over there also where we can have better discussions that are more private, but it's just members only discussions. But I know the colors mean something, Sway, because he said it on his Facebook page. That's why I'm saying that. It has to do with what he said, that it has double meaning. I didn't really exactly understand. Ugh. That just creeps me out. Okay, I want to show y'all a news article that I hadn't seen anybody else show. And it's about a quarry owner. Some dates that just stood out for me. It'll let me stop it. Okay. Okay, so it says the Hawkins County Commission approved new road use restrictions on a narrow, winding road that could put a prospective quarry in jeopardy. Jimtown Road, just outside Rogersville, now has a weight restriction of 20,000 pounds, effective immediately. Where was that? Effective immediately. Hawkins County Commissioners voted to approve the restriction 17-2 due to resident concerns about safety and road conditions. At the end of Jimtown Road sits what property owner Dustin Long hoped will soon be his rock quarry. Now, y'all remember I've been talking about the mines and the quarries and how I showed y'all where the adoption of the Aaliyah Sky Wells, they also had persons that were considered missing persons. And that it was bringing up those mineral rights and everything back to the Hawkins County government when I did the search and I traced all that back, okay? That's why this article is very interesting. Hey, Miss Lisa Kleckner. That's right, Foxy. And then this article comes out. Wait till y'all see the dates on this shit. The quarry had been there since the late 1800s. Long purchased the property in January 2021 with the intent of reopening the quarry and starting a logging operation there. This is our livelihood. This is how we feed our families, Long said after the decision. We've got to work. We're like everybody else. We've got bills to pay and obligations to meet. The resolution passed by commissioners said Jimtown Road carried safety hazards like narrow roads that cannot support two-way traffic, numerous sharp curves, and steep embankments on the side of the road. In April of 2021, Hawkins County commissioned an engineering study on Jimtown Road. In May of 2021, a 20-mile-per-hour speed limit was instituted. In June, hey, Versi, Oscar, I don't know where Molly is. She don't live here, boo-boo. It's her channel. Okay. In June 2021, the study came back and determined the county must take immediate action to mitigate current risk while permitting essential traffic until permanent upgrades to the road can be completed. Jimtown Road homeowners say they have complained about the quarry's potential impact on road safety to the county for months. There's only one way in and one way out on Jimtown Road. The road's not made for two vehicles to pass. There's just not enough room there, said Jimtown Road resident Richard Copeland. According to the resolution, trucks and trailers over the weight limit can apply for a temporary permit from the Hawkins County Road Superintendent to use the road. The permit, however, would only allow for 2 weeks of use and require an escort vehicle to guide any overweight truck. Long said the weight limit severely limits the operations of his business. It does impact us greatly, Long said. Our business is moving material, and we can't move material. It said limiting vehicle weight would prevent damage to the roadway and reduce safety risks to those driving on Jimtown Road. Residents were happy with the decision Monday night. They worried continued use of the road by large vehicles could change the community near Cherokee Lake that they've grown to love. Every time we go down there, you can really see just the erosion, deterioration, and the upset from the big trucks, resident Mike Jarnigan said. The community and the people that enjoy the waterways and do the recreation, the boating, the fishing, it can really have an impact. Long said he was treated unfairly by the county's decision. That just legislates that one individual out of the use of his property, and that's not fair, Long said. Long's attorney was present at the Hawkins County Commission meeting. He handed commissioners a letter saying the resolution was invalid because it lacked standards for exemptions to the weight limit. The letter said the resolution would make Long's property substantially less valuable, if not valueless, especially considered his property's use as a quarry. Long said he is working toward building a road through his property that would connect to Highway 11. I need a map and to figure out where all this goes and where that's at. I believe it is Foxy. It's definitely in Rogersville, and it's near Highway 11. Good morning, sweet and sassy. Wow, Sway. Probably Annette. More stealing from the natives, exactly. One of you guys, Miss Gina, showed me a great shirt. Yep, pretty much, Drone Diva. You're right about that one. She showed me a shirt that said "Not today, colonizer." I can't help but love that. I don't know if all of you ladies and gentlemen that are in here know or not, but we actually have a large, very large concentration of that's what I thought, Miss Mel. We have a large concentration of indigenous women, men, and teenage children that are members of our group. And they are very welcome here and very much recognized for our shared heritages. I might not have enough to be put on the dolls, but I have enough and have been showed and told enough by my family and my life that I have mad respect. That's right, they don't. They absolutely don't. But who in Sway, let me ask this question. Who that's in this has enough of a bloodline to be on the dolls to allow them to be on the reservation? All right, Miss Fairy Dust. Because you guys know, those of you that have been on the reservation know very full well Wow, Foxy, really? I can find out. Um, what do you know what native blood that she's claiming? Is it Cherokee, Lumbee? Because that's the two main lines in this area. Right, September. It's not for sale to the public. And it's also, listen, you might can go to the gaming center, but if you're not on the dolls, you can absolutely drop a Cherokee. Woo woo. Um, you might can go gamble at Cherokee, but you ain't walking up on the Cherokee reservation without somebody co-signing that. The elders got to approve it if you're not on them dolls. It's not gonna happen easily. um, yeah, go ahead, Foxy. If it's a problem, I'll delete it. You know, I claim to be a one-eyed, three-horned purple people eater, but that ain't gonna make it true. We all know that. Yeah, probably Cherokee drone exactly in that area. But then you got Lumberton. That's not that far. Well, that's more towards the coast in the Fayetteville area. I feel you on that, Manic Mama T. I got some. Let me write that down, and then I'll take it off. Oh, I know exactly where that's at, Foxy. I got family there. That's not far from where I'm at, boo boo. I will. I will. I will. I will. I'm wondering where I've seen it before as well, Blue Willow, because that seems real familiar to me. Yeah, it sure is. I just deleted that message, Foxy. I got it took off, y'all. Thank you, Foxy, because I'm gonna handle checking into that. Okay, Lake Waccamaw. Okay. Wow. I bet it did stand out on Google Maps. You're fine, Miss Lisa. I'm actually working on something similar to that, Nobel. That's awesome, Annette. So while I've got 89 of y'all in the chat, let me ask y'all a question. Would y'all be interested while we're working on this case if we talk about, and I'm not going to use the term they use, but if I worked with certain specific groups about their men, women, and children who've gone missing because they've contacted me asking me to shine a light on it, how would you guys feel? Some of them may not be right in this area. They actually may be more from right in it. Awesome. I'm glad to see. I didn't know how people were gonna feel. I'm working on something. I've got some information that's being sent to me. Well, good. And this is going to be on the reservation. From several different reservations. There's something that's been going on that our government, our country has been pushing to the side and has been hiding. And I've been contacted by more than one group from the reservation. Wow, Foxy. I can get there. I can really get there. Oh, pray this weather blows past us, okay? And I can get there. Hot Springs, psh, that's like a 45-minute drive, yo, for real. That's it. From where I'm at. I'm in the mountains. But anyway, right, Blue Willow. Gotcha. That's how the bloodline works. Exactly, Fairy Dust Diaries. And something's been going on for many, many years. They have groups that are out looking for women, children, and do you mean Marshall? Maybe Manic Mama T? Well, I'm absolutely up for shining a light because, listen, what I know so far and what I've been able to do, somebody get Midori Kadiro. How do I say this? From everything that I've been looking at so far, thank you, September Virgo, for grabbing that. For everything I've been looking at so far, what I have found out is it's organized. You don't come and say we're taking these young children and they're going to boarding school and they never ever heard from again and come back home. And it's not organized. You don't take large amounts of the people that were here on this land before we ever thought about being here. You don't take large amounts of women, children, and men, and they just up and disappear with no explanation, and it not be organized. And it's not just, we're talking about from you know, thank you, September Virgo. We're talking about from the coast of North Carolina all the way to Alaska, every Indian reservation in between. We are WAIF. That is what I'm, while working on Summer's case and working, I've hit a couple snags with the local cases, still working on those. There's just a couple things I've been asked by local law enforcement to wait. Well, mainstream media might not want to carry their story, but I will. I will. I will. I want all the facts. I'm waiting on some documents and some information, and I want to be able to put it out there, and I want to be able to shine a light on it, and I want to be able to draw attention to it, and I want to be able to help in any way that I can. Because without first of all, oh, sorry, my great aunt was a medicine woman, so there's just certain stuff that I feel strongly in my spirit, and in my soul, and this is one of them. I think, yes, they have, Lisa, and it is a dirty little secret. And Foxy, you're right. I 100% agree. Whether, let me say this, no matter what the circumstances were and what we find out actually ended up happening to Summer, whether she's alive somewhere or not, at the very least, her case has shined a light on corruption and dirty politics and dirty, hateful people. And it's also shined a light on child sex trafficking. That trafficking thing. Stuff that I'm not supposed to say in a live stream. They'll probably take me down because I messed up and said the C word and said SEX. Even though all my content is marked not for children. I'm so glad to see so many of you showing each other love in the chat and not arguing and drama back and forth. Nothing but love. Okay, I'm going to drop the link. If anybody wants to come up and say anything or ask any questions. I can get it to work here. Yeah, and then it does kind of come across that way. If anybody wants to grab the link and come up in the chat, you're more than welcome to. Or does anybody have any questions? Guys, please don't forget. Well, thank you, Foxy, and I'm not going to give up. They can come at me. They can talk crap about me. But you know what? I'm doing stuff for the right reasons. My heart's in the right place. And that's all I know to say. Yep, they are September. Just know that the same thing that's happening to Michelle is happening to the rest of us. It's delaying us putting our videos up, and it's limiting the ads that we can run on anything that we talk about this case. Don't believe me? Let me show you. Just for those that want to be bungholes about it. You see my estimated revenue for the last 28 days? Right here. Sorry, my thing ain't moving fast enough. $158.78. That's for the whole month. Okay? So there is no exaggeration. Ain't no lies being told. There you go. Plain and simple. That's YouTube. That's what they said, not me. And actually, it goes down by about $12 when you take the last few days of December off. But now, if I go and show my butt and act an idiot somewhere, I can keep everything up, and it just kills me. Wow, lane gates. Well, I think that's one of the two things I wrote down to look up. You said timber red. I got timber fell. So let me write timber red. Or timber red. Okay. Oh, I'm going to look into it too, Miss Strong Diva. Yeah, that's what I've heard. And that a lot of I know other creators that are in other sectors of YouTube, and they've been having some issues as well. The lead attorney, Emily D. Baker, Toxic Diamond, yeah, I'm going to leave it up. If YouTube makes me take it down, it'll be available on the Patreon. That's all I can tell you. I've not had a problem throughout a live stream before, and then had it blocked by YouTube a whole lot recently. That's why I am not making anywhere. Like I was averaging 300 a month. Now I'm averaging half of that. Yeah, Drone Diva. Does it trace back to BYU like another industry making about 18 million a year does? She's probably laid up with scatterbutt trying to fleece money off of the YouTube viewers. I don't understand why people can't see the whole picture with that with Lizzie. Drives me bananas. She is with Chase. If or Brad, whatever you want to call him. If that doesn't tell everybody enough right there, I don't know what does. Nope, that hater sure ain't. Yeah, probably Foxy. I don't give them any validation anymore. I do have something that was sent to me by one of our viewers that I want to show you guys. Yep, that's right, Lisa. 423 Chase. Yeah, he sure is a hopping the women, right? Oh, it's not wanting to jump and make bigger. It sure is money for a private lodge. I knew it was going to do that to me. No, I'm going to say this. I don't know, because I think Benny's really pissed at Chase. And I really think so. And from what I understand, the whales do not care for him either. I think he's dangerous too, Lisa. I really do. I think he's very dangerous. But I don't think that Benny and her are fake fighting at all. I think he feels like she turned on him because she was stigmatized. Me too, to a point, September. I don't know if anybody's seen what I've got on the screen, but this was sent to me. And I wanted to share this with you guys. I agree, Lisa. It was sent to me because of the research I'm doing, Blue Willow. Yep, she is dumber than I thought too, September. Apparently I gave her too much credit. Good morning, Tambo. It was just sent to me for my research purposes. This is all, Blue Willow. Just because of questions that I was asking. Good morning, Lay Marie. Yeah, a lot of cultures don't have other people into their homes. Yeah. I know. I saw number 9. I thought that was important. Yeah. I just thought, and some of this I'm not going to read out loud and read out loud what it is. I'm going to let y'all look at it. Because if I speak it out loud, that's a strike from YouTube. I will put this along with some other stuff. Okay, so there's something else I want to show you guys that was sent to me. You're going to just give me a second to pull it up. Okay, so we've heard a lot of talk. Yeah, I saw number 11 too. I don't know. So we've heard a lot of talk about NDAs, right? So let's look at it. I don't know where this came from. This was sent to me anonymously in an email. So if this is some other YouTuber's work, please reach out to me. Let me know. And I will gladly give you credit. But here we go. It says at the top, privacy consent form. Contract, 110 Billion Hill Road, Rogersville, Tennessee. I don't know. Why was the law called there at first a lot, Lane? Timberfield. Okay, come on. Got it. Wow, so she signed one, huh? Mm. This was just sent to me in an email. Yeah, it's not actually. It's not a legally binding contract, Annette. But it would give them a cause of action for suit if something that they didn't want put out there was put out, especially where it says that they have to hold that paper in front of them and read it to the camera. So, Lane, is it similar to the place in California with the big wooden owl? Yep, sure would, Drone Diva. Lawsuits out the wazoo. I just want to know if any of them trace back to BYU. I have reasons for asking. Right. I didn't. What did Don rant about on Voices Behind the Wall? Huh? Wow, Drone Diva. Oh, wow. I didn't see it, so I don't really know, KK. Yeah, I don't watch them either. Voices Behind the Wall. It's another YouTube channel. Okay, I'm looking now. Paint it black. Paint it black. Thank you. I'm gonna cry. No, you're fine, KK. I ask. You're answering my question. I don't have a problem with that. As long as you're not talking mean about other creators, I don't have a problem at all. I do feel favored. Thank you. Yeah, I know. I saw, KK. You're fine. I agree. Yeah, I'm okay. Foxy, Painted Black just sent me a PayPal. Oh my God. I'll definitely be able to make my car payment now. And I just need gas money now. So I'm good. I'm happy good. Yeah, we don't bash. We like to uplift. It was. Thank you so much. You don't think that was her real dad, KK? Got you, Lane. That's what they're saying, Lisa. Thank you so much. I was worried. I got you, Sway. I got y'all. I've got that wrote down. And when this live ends, that's what I'm starting to do the research on. Yep. Tax records. It exactly, Jim. Exactly. What? Mom for life. What? And welcome. Oh my God. Mom for life, you just gave me chills. Oh my gosh. Mom for life, I hope to be seeing you and my hippie, my gypsy hippie, and my ginger snaps real soon. Please send me anything you want to, John. Oh my Lord, really? Um, Sorry, y'all, I'm a little shook by that. Okay, I'm trying to. For years and years. Okay. Do you have? Let's see. I'm posting my email. I just posted it right above your comment, Drone Diva. I'm trying to post all my links. Oh, really, Annette? Wow. It's with the fake deeds. That's the thing I was going to look up. Sway. I can't. I can't. I don't know what to say. I ain't even finished my questions and my observances on Chris's interview, you guys. We just got all left to center. I know, Twister, I can't. A felon and a notary illegal, you're right. Oh, yes, Clyde Trent deeds. Oh, my God, y'all. And there's some stuff I found out. I know, already, Sway, go back and check. I've got it posted. The pictures and everything still posted. I actually broke that from the Maryland Surveyor. Um, and just so you know, um, I know who R.S. Trent was, Rural Stanley Trent. Her name is Clyda Stanley Trent. They met at Brigham Young University. They were married at High Temple in California. They had, I believe it was 11 children altogether, 9 of which survived, I think. And they recently had a family reunion at Dollywood. The Trents, the Barretts, the Goats, a lot of those go back a long way. R.S. Trent also was the president of the Mormon Church of Latter-day Saints in Rogersville and Kingsport, as well as being the counselor in Kingsport. Oh, yeah, and Kenneth Trent, that you'll see is the newest land surveyor of record on deeds that actually go through and aren't quit claim or warranty deeds, is the eldest son of Clyda and R.S. Trent. And R.S. Trent actually owned a corporation called SMI. SMI developed a way for digital surveying equipment to be used that is still used to this day. Right. But somebody has to contest them, is the problem. With the notary, somebody has to contest them. Well, Sway Chase, aka Brad Washawn, allegedly told Benny that he had a gun on his ankle, but Benny said he didn't. It was another lie. Yep, you're right in it. No, I don't, Lisa. I'm talking about for the land deeds. Right. September, better keep them taxes paid. Swag. He did. I mean, y'all, the question was asked, and that's the best, quickest answer that came to my mind. That's what I was trying to say. I wasn't being disrespectful to the reporter from Skynet that's located in Buncombe County, North Carolina. I did message him. I did get a response back from the news agency themselves. And they thanked me. They told me they would get in touch with me. And they also told me, see, I reach out. I try to do things the proper way. I don't just use them. Oh, y'all killing me right now. I can't even keep a straight face. So, oh, y'all killing me. Y'all killing me. Y'all killing me. I'm telling you, September, people think I'm crazy. You're right, though. Y'all don't think it's funny that Frank Hill's last name is Hill? That Leslie, that's Allie's friend's last name is Hill? Nobody finds that funny. And that Don and Candus live on Ben Hill Road? Come on, y'all. I mean, for real. I mean, let's be real though. Let's think about this factually. Let's use our analytical thinking skills. Don't think I'm dying right now. Oh, I know, right? Paint it black. It's very interesting. Leslie, Allison's friend. What? Blue Willow, stop. Exactly, Manic Moments. They're all connected by blood. Sure did, September Virgo. Frank is Ben Hill's grandson. That's right. Leslie Hill. That was her married name. Mom for life. I couldn't find a will. I couldn't find probate. And can you answer me this question? If you're right about your understanding, here's my question for you. How come Clyde Trent's the one that signed the property over to him? Okay. Why was it Clyde Trent that signed the property over to him and allegedly married him? And Clyde was his best friend's mama, but he didn't even know who the hell she was when he was asked about her. And yes, Fred Hill does belong to the same line as the Leslie married. I don't know who's crunk. It is a rabbit hole in a bottomless pit. You're right about that, Painted Black. And you can get stuck down one and not want to come back up. That's what I meant when what a tangled web we weave when we practice to deceive. The property was in Clyde's name. It was transferred to Clyde's name before Karen died. I have the deeds. They're also available for you to look over, tracing it back to the original deed that was separated when they separated 8 lots of the Morlock farm. What's up, Sassy Brenda? Crump. Let me write it down. Yep, send it to me. And I'll dig deeper. I know I've already told that whole thing, Sway. The whole thing about Clyda Trent's husband. I've done at least 3 live streams about it. All the way back in September. Baileyton is within minutes of Rogersville. Okay, Lane. You have the original Morlock survey. Is it the one from CJ Morlock drone? I have where they sold it to the paint company. I got back that far. She wouldn't give me anything more. The lady at the deeds office about had 17 strokes and put me on the phone with her boss lady, and she's the one actually that approves the deeds going through the, I forget the name of it, not clerk of court. Yep, Morlock. Yep. CJ Morlock allegedly lost the property. He was the last male in the line to own that property and caused the bank to foreclose and to divide it up. Well, who's Vernon Goat? Since Sway knows so much, Sway, tell me who's Vernon Goat? Where does he live? I'm listening. Got you, Mom for life. But can I ask a question? If that was the case, then why in 2014 did Clyda sign that land over? And if she's the one that actually married them and was a good friend of Karen's, as Dawn is saying, then why didn't he know who the hell they was talking about when they asked him about Clyda Trent? I can show y'all better. I just got to go dig and find it. Why on the same thing where it says that whoever put that in about Summer, you could send that to me too, Joe. Honey, they all related, Sway. I want to know who is Vernon Goat. Well, Don played so stupid he didn't know the name of the woman that married him. He didn't know the name of the woman who signed the deed of the land over to him. He also didn't know the name of the woman who was supposedly Karen Goat's best friend. And all 3 were Clyda Trent. Clyda Trent allegedly married them. That's the picture in the house where they all look like they're in their Easter outfits. And she signed the land over to him, but he didn't recognize the name. The facts are there was no will, there was no probate, there was no will. The estate went through probate. The fact is that land was signed to Clyda Trent 7 months before Karen Goat died. Period. That's the facts. I know who Vernon Goat is. I met Mr. Vernon in person. I do too, Annette. I think she's a sister wife. Vernon Goat is alive and well on Ben Hill. You might want to check that out. Met him in person, October the 15th. Yep. She is, Cloud of Trent is very shady. Yep, quick deed and warranty deed. That was the way it was said to Dawn. Cloud of Trent also owns the other 7 properties of the Morlock farm. Karen Goad, William Goad, give them to her too. I'll wait. There were 8 lots divided up. Vernon Goad, I met him at the vigil for summer. Y'all don't want me to tell you what he told me. I don't think the world is ready. And to be honest with y'all, I don't know. I honestly don't know. Yep, and Vernon said that Karen didn't have no kids. That's what Vernon told me. That Don wasn't Karen's son. Why do you think his sister don't have shit? Why did Sonia not get anything? Oh, y'all just don't know. That's exactly the problem, Foxy. They're all related and all connected if you go back at least 3 generations. Some more. I know you have, Blue Willow. All I know is what the man said to me in person, face to face, at Summer's Vigil. Yep. Well, I'm telling you the truth. I felt my tongue because I can't find proof. The only way to have proof is Dana. Probably the same thing he told you. You're right, Mom. Absolutely. He said that Karen never had any kids. He thought she was barren. But he may not like Don either. Because let me explain to you, he's a goat. Don's not a goat. Yep, Leslie Dorton Hill. I know. I know, Sway. I done been connected them dots a while ago. People don't listen to me. Listen, I came out the first 3, 4 days of October and told y'all about this child that had been adopted out. I got called a wackadoodle and everything else until somebody recorded Candus telling them about it. And then it's like, oh, it's true, it's true. Are you kidding me? I reported that back October the 3rd. It's on my Patreon. It's all been there. Mm. What do you mean September? I missed what she said. I'm going to have to roll back. Hell no, they ain't blue. Oh, my Lord, Foxy, get the hell out of here. Oh, got you, Lane. No, there's not just one deep rabbit hole. Nope, you're right, Foxy. Dawn is not a goat. They don't listen to me. They think I don't know what I'm talking about. There was several that I talked to too, Mom for Life. So you know, when I said Vernon Goat, you know who I'm talking about. If you were there and you talked to him, you know exactly who I'm talking about. And you know what he told you. And you know I'm not making shit up. And you know I didn't pull that name out of my ass. And I've known about it since October the 15th. I just can't prove it. It's alleged. I've been on to it. It's Dana that has to prove it. That's the problem. Word, September Virgo. But Mom for Life, honestly, you know I'm not making it up. Because he didn't have a problem in the world telling me. The man was very thankful and appreciative and didn't like what was going on in his doorstep and his family name being dragged. Right. And now everybody's coming out of the woodwork, starting a new YouTube channel. You did, Mom for Life. I know who you are. That's why I mentioned Gypsy Hippie and Ginger. I wanted to let you know I remembered exactly who you were. I just think it's funny that as soon as the unedited copies of certain interviews come out, you got certain other people that now are interjecting themselves and making it seem like, I remember you, Twister, making it seem like, I know where Vernon's from. I know where Vernon lives. Yeah, he was not holding back, Mom for Life, at all. That man was crying and in tears and upset about this baby girl missing and the goat name being dragged through the mud by somebody that wasn't a goat, that he didn't believe was even related. Ooh, y'all don't want me to tell it. I can't tell. I'm torn, Foxy, to answer your question. Foxy said, in your opinion, Nita, the big picture, what is really going on? Do you have an idea? I'm torn. I'm torn. I think there's a lot of bullshit going on. I think there's a lot of stuff going on that is illegal, that is illegal, it's immoral. I think there's a lot of money that delves around land. And I think how do I say this? I think it's important to focus. We can investigate all these lines. I've found discrepancies that the IRS is investigating the 2019 Hawkins County budget. That's right, Mom for Life. Tell it. Tell it. What's up, Tennessee Shine? I think we all need to remember several things. Not the least of which is that we're dealing with people that deal with the old ways. And Scott H. was 1,000,000% right when he told you something. He told us something. And if you guys remember, he explained to you, even the Skyline reporter got something right. They didn't even know it. Scott told y'all what's going on and what they got to hide. And they don't want this case dragging on, to be real with you. Dead ass. Well, I know he is definitely bisexual, Lisa. He's admitted that. Right on. Foxy got it. I got to click that because, Foxy, I have said it before, and you said it best. Click it on up there. No, Mom for Life, I didn't get to. I didn't even get to sign the flyer. It was actually not given to me. It was taken from me. And I didn't even get to sign it. To be real with you. I don't know where that went. It was one of the things not given to me. What's way? Yeah. What? I need to get the 2020 budget amendments and go over them. The IRS has already got the 19. The IRS is looking over the 2019 reports. Oh my God. You just gave me chills, Sway. I knew it. I knew it. I just couldn't prove it, but I knew it. Oh my God. Just so y'all know, let me tell you something, Sway. That's right, Sassy, so am I. And that's why I think that I am able to pick up on certain stuff easy. Scott told us what was up. Scott gave us the 411. If y'all listened, and if anybody wants to tell Scott H I'm saying his name and giving him props, go for it. Scott and I have a good business working relationship. And what I will tell you is he laid it out. The early crops was moonshining. I even showed you guys articles. They are on the Patreon for your consumption. Showing where there was a feud going on between the Sullivan County and the Hawkins County. Well, Fox, I'm explaining it to you. We're going back to the late 1800s right now, okay? I got you. Oh my God, I got you, Sway. That's what's blowing my effing mind right now. Okay, so here's how it goes, Foxy, just to let you know. To try to kind of explain. Back in the late 1800s, yeah, somebody just took it before I even had a chance to look at it or sign it. Thank you, Mom for Life. You sent it to me just now. I appreciate it. I'd like to include that in something that I'm wanting to produce for February 4th for Summer's birthday. It's going to be a non-monetized video like the vigil. And that way it'll be something memorial for her that everybody can download. I thought it was on the table for some reason with the balance scales that we had brought. Okay, so for those of you guys, no, September, that's not who Mom for Life is. I know who you're thinking of. Anyway, yay, Twister, I've got one on my channel too, and everybody's welcome to it. It's not copyrighted, it's not monetized. There's no strikes that'll come to anybody for taking it. And I'm gonna do something on February the 4th the same way. Exactly, and that's what's going on, Sway. And that's something that's been going on since the 1800s. But Edward Fulkerson. I know that name from one of the graves. Okay, so let me see if I can't exactly. I know exactly who you are, Mom, for life. Okay, so let me try to explain to y'all what Scott did, like real quick in a nutshell. Late 1800s to the early 1900s, you had stills and running moonshine. I know about it because my papa used to do it. Okay, and that same highway that drugs and people are being trafficked is the same highway you used for the still running. Okay, dead serious. They had revenuers. They didn't call them police. They called them revenuers back in because they kept trying to stop the revenue that they was creating. There was two ways back then that you made money if you didn't work a legit job on the books. 90% or better. The way you made money was you either made shine or you ran shine, or okay, got you. I didn't get it, Mom for Life, at all. You're welcome. I know exactly what you're saying, Sway. And now, after Rural Trent did it, his son's taking over, Ken Trent. My papa was a ridge runner. If y'all know about that, then y'all know about the NASCAR and the Junior Johnson and stuff. I'm going to put my, Mom for Life, I'm putting my email in here to make sure you have the right one in the chat. And please email me that flyer again. Okay, so to follow what Scott was saying, then the moonshiners, it evolved. And you still got the land deals going back and forth and more stuff gets sold and everything. Okay. Then on top of that, you got dog fighting and cockfighting. It's still going on to this day. That's right. Thank you, Lisa. That was the birth of NASCAR. And Junior Johnson and that crew that got busted, my grandpa was on that moonshine and running team. He just got lucky and didn't get caught. But anyway, back to what I was saying to y'all. They got the land. It's Scott even told us the name of a song. The Choctaw Bingo, it's called. Okay. Why is that, Mom for Life? Thank you, darling. But anyway, there's land transfers. That's where the quit claim deeds and the warranty deeds come in. And it's all a game. It's all a game to get money and to keep from paying extra taxes to the IRS. Period. Okay. Then You got you got the land bingo, you got the dog fighting, you got the cockfighting. And all three of those things still go on today. And they make thousands, hundreds of thousands of dollars. You don't believe it? Somebody better ask, what's his name, the pro athlete? Right, Sway. Thank you, Mom, for life. Now, like Scott told you, then they progressed from running moonshine and growing marijuana. Problem with marijuana fields is they're too easy to get from the sky. You're too easy to get caught and everything else. So now you come in and you have pills that comes in. The Oxycontin and all that stuff. So that was running rampant through there. That's if you don't believe me, there's class action lawsuits backing this up when it comes to opiates and opiate addiction along the Appalachian Trail. My state's involved in it too. There's 13 states, pretty much the original 13 colonies, involved in Tennessee's one of them. They also have the baby doe case that's going on. Right. But now it's not pills, Foxy. Now it's they're mixing this shit up in their bathtub. It's nothing but meth and heroin. And now they're cutting it with the fentanyl. That's what's going on. Wow, B. Well, welcome, and we welcome all residents of Tennessee. And I'm not talking bad about Tennessee, because I'm telling you, the fentanyl, the heroin, and the meth is running rampant on both sides of the dragon and all around in this area. It is killing people, Foxy. They're ODing. They're using, from the interview that I did with the twin sister of the dead girl here in my town, she says they call them bangers. Okay? That's when they're shooting it up. But when you're using it either way, the meth brings you up and the heroin brings you down. So they do enough of each to get that high, but to level out to where they think people can't tell that they're messed up. That's the interview that I have. Exactly, Twister. It's the known fact. It's called shake and bake. It's called shake and bake. They can make it in their bathtub. They can make it in a camper like grandma's. Anybody ever seen, what is that? Shit, I can't think of it right now. The TV show. Yeah, exactly, Sassy. I said something about that. Yeah, actually, thank you, Lay Marie. Have a great day. Guys, don't forget, please hit that Cash App and PayPal. Anything's greatly appreciated. Oh, my God. So, Kathy, Kathy Bloom, Exactly, Sway. Exactly. Breaking Bad. That's it. Thank you. Exactly, Bella Grace. It's true. It was bad for pills. You're right, Twister. That's why you saw the methadone clinics and the Suboxone clinics spring up all across the Southeast. It's not, Narcan is so common. We've had this discussion on this channel before. Thank you very much, Paint It Black. Narcan is so prevalent and out there and accepted in ways that it would have never been accepted 10 years ago. You damn right. That's right, Sway. It's a huge problem all across our country right now. You can smoke it in your vape, Mama Bear. See, I didn't know. But Kathy, why does Narcan have to be out there? Why is every police officer in my town, my little town, and honey, my town's smaller than Rogersville, okay? Every one of them. Every one of them. Oh my God, really, September? It is big money. It should be, Bella. I agree. I agree. I didn't know you could vape it either. That's right. I agree. We all need Narcan. You never know. I mean, dude, when I worked for Wally World, there was a day that we all thought we were dead. We had someone that apparently, I don't know if it was, they thought they had purchased heroin, but it was fentanyl. They did too much. They overdosed. They had to be brought back to life. The blue poles that sit out in the front of the double doors that you go in, the ones on the side where the pharmacy was, their damn car bounced off them blue poles. Okay? I think she did too, Sway. I agree with you. I think she did that, and I think she got her into some other stuff that she's doing too. I really do. I think there's a lot more to this case, and Lisa, I know about Lumberton. I actually have some friends. Listen, you just gave me chills. Oh, one of my friends is named Marie. Oh my God, really? Yep, sure did, September. Yes, I appreciate Sway. Bella, thank you for pointing that out. Um, and I forgot what I was saying. Oh, y'all don't have no clue how many ODs. We thought people were stealing and trying to steal. Let me tell y'all something else. Okay. I know this is going to sound crazy, but I said this before in a video and nobody's gotten to me. I need somebody that's a mathematician that works in statistics and probabilities. And the reason is, they also are going to have some computer knowledge too, but I need some assistance with something. Go and look. There's a TV show called Numbers. Go and look, and it's free. I believe it's on Tubi TV, but I'm not sure. Go and look at that show. And I think it's either season 2 or season 3. And the name of the show is In Plain Sight. It's about a kidnapped little girl. But I just think it's important. All these people that think that those pictures can't be produced, it looks like one and that is another. That'll explain it more. It's on Tubi TV. It's something I get through my Roku, Kathy. But see if you can't pull it up. It's called In Plain Sight. And it just gave me an idea. It just gave me an idea. and there's something that I want to do, but I need the assistance of somebody that has the experience in statistics. That's right. Yeah, the name of the episode to check out that really, I think, was like an aha moment for me is called In Plain Sight. I know, right? I suck at math. Well, I bet you have, Miss B. I did pretty good at math. Um, I know. I gotta find somebody though to help. I'm gonna go to the college, I think. I've been waiting on the weather to clear because my car's rear wheel drive, if that makes a difference. Anybody that knows about the snow. Please, Drone. I just want her to look at, I just want somebody to look at some things for me. And I want to use probabilities and statistics to okay, we all have certain theories about what's going on in this case, right? We can use probabilities and statistics to rule out certain stuff. It's what I'm thinking. Exactly, Foxy. I was going to go to a statistics class and talk to one of the local professors and see possibly what I could get done. I do get it. Well, September they're going to have a good understanding of geometry and certain theorems and stuff. But exactly, September. I'm thinking if I go to the college, we also have a here at the college is where I got my business computer programming associate. So we also have a computer lab. Anybody that's doing any type of statistical analysis or probability analysis is also going to have some computer skills. So, oh God, I know, September. And it was, people just didn't want to hear the truth. I want to be able to look at some of the earlier pictures from the TikToks before that they were changed. I'm lacking in the TikTok area, but I'm going to reach out to some people that can get me those pictures before they were changed. I need to use the computer lab to be able to okay, Blue Willow. First, I want to use the computer lab to be able to pull apart those pictures. Okay. And then second, what I need the probability and statistics for is right, Sway. Well, our professor is from far away from yours, so I think we might be okay there. But can they be related to me? Is that okay? Because I'm not related to anybody in the case. Oh, sorry about that, y'all. Well, I'm not in Tennessee. I wasn't going to go to the college. Well, honey, let me tell you, Miss Sassy. Yeah, and I've been looking into that September. For a minute, I've been looking into that bank. Please believe me, I've been looking into that bank for a hot minute. Look, the Good Old Boys Network, I'm just right on the other side of the mountain. And the Good Old Boys Network still is in full effect and full force around here. The difference, I guess, is the difference is the weight that the Morlock and the Goat names and the Barrett names and the Trent names hold in the Hawkins, Sullivan County areas. Well, I can get that part, Sway. Sullivan County areas is the same kind of weight that my family name holds in this area. It's why I'm used to certain stuff, if that makes sense. I mean, my grandma's maiden name, there's a tower in the middle of town. That last name's Tower. So I fully understand. I'm sure it is. Okay, Sway. They do hold weight in that area, Foxy. They hold major weight in that area. Major weight. A road don't get named after somebody because that they're a nobody. You know that they're getting interest off that money. And they couldn't even have the good graces to say thank you to the YouTube community that raised that money and more than doubled what was in there. Yep, they sure are, Foxy. Vanderveen, Trent, Barrett. I know all about it. I got the whole list. Vin had it. There are some things that I know Vanderveen Trent. I think Sybil. Same one that's on the land deeds there, Sway, that I've got. Straight like that. The one that prepared them. Hey, Holly's Mama Lulu. Yep, dirty birdies. You got that right, Foxy. Let me get the couple other questions that I had from the interview. The one thing I was asking is, oh, yep, thank you, Foxy. Nope, not Clyda. Clyda's, one of her children's wives, Miss Sybil. Have y'all seen the Ferris wheel video? I want to know. Let me see if I can't pull it up and show y'all real quick. Maybe over here. Let's see. Just give me a second. I've got to open several pictures. But I want y'all to see something. It's the last thing I'm going to show before I hop off. All right. And I've got the video too, but it's not important to show that again. So let's see. All right. We're going to start over there with that one. Gotcha. All right. Come on. Okay. Now, right, DOJ, I agree. Now, you see the guy with the blue shoes, the kid with the black shoes, and then you see Don's shoes. There's a reason that I say that in this picture. I want you to understand. I want to know, who are these boys here? And y'all are going to tell me, well, that's the two oldest boys, which is what I assumed. Because they're both calling Don Daddy while they're riding the Ferris wheel. But let's look at the next pictures. Let me blow it up if it'll let me here. I didn't want to go that big. Okay. So Don's on the Ferris wheel with two boys, right? And then you have the two boys and Summer and Candus right there. So who were the two boys calling Don Daddy? Here's another picture. You see they're waving. You've got the two boys, you've got Summer, and you've got Candus. Don and two other boys are on the Ferris wheel. Who were the two boys on the Ferris wheel with Don calling him Daddy? That's my question. And this question actually arose from me watching the interview again that Chris did in the home. But I'm going to show you again. You see the boys here. And you see Summer. And you see Candus. And then you see Dawn and these. No, Granda's sitting in this picture, y'all. His other son is way older. The CM, it just, for some reason, it triggered it in my mind. All right, couple other. Well, boy, his son got an education. The video and the pics are on my Patreon. Okay. When he goes through the house, I noticed that there's another orange soda in the house, in the living quarters of the house. Chris thinks that it's a crossbow in the window. I've seen the picture before. I actually thought it was a muzzle loader or a shotgun. Chris said he counted 13 dogs when they rolled up and got out. And they were all loud and showing out. And Candus was even with him. Morning, Miss Melissa. Candus was even with Dawn. And they were still loud and coming from everywhere and showing out. It's in the description of this live stream. If you give me a minute, I'll post it. Yeah, it didn't look like a crossbow to me, Twister. I honestly didn't think it was a real gun. And I would ask the hold on a second, I'm trying to post this. Yeah, I think it's made to look like a real gun. I agree, September. I would have either thought that or a muzzleloader. Okay, let's see. And get the Patreon info for you guys. All right, I posted the Patreon info. And there's links to the Patreon, the PayPal, the Amazon, all that stuff in the description section for this live stream and all my other videos. Yes, he is a convicted felon. I don't know, Bella. It's a question I've been asking for 7 months. No, I think it's a BB gun. Please, guys, don't forget to hit that PayPal and that Cash App. It's been a hard month. Okay, let me look. Paint it black. Mmm. Mmm. Wow. Paint it black, you just gave me damn chills. Oh my god. Oh my god. Mmm. Oh my jeez. I got chills from everywhere. Well, September Virgo, that's what I've decided. Listen, I did an in-depth thing, and since so many people keep telling me about Rule Stanley Trent and all this other stuff, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to the beginning, and we're going to put everything out there. I need permission. I don't think they did last night, Lisa. Yes, I'm going to do it on the live stream. I agree, Paint It Black. Major corruption. I've said that since Carly Trent case with him. All right, guys, I've got to say peace, love, and light. Please, if you can, hit that PayPal and that Cash App. I'm hurting. Hopefully, I'll be able to go back to work this week. Y'all pray for weather permitting.